Okay, hello, welcome to the channel. It's going to be a very short video. We're talking about complete self-sufficiency. For under $12,000, you need acre land. You need a outhouse permit. You know, you dig a hole and that's where your sewer goes. You get a water generator. You buy the food from Simply Clean Foods. You buy the pod from Simply Clean Foods. And within $12,000, acre land and some kind of way to discharge your water legally. You know, they call it the outhouse permit. That's what Tacoma calls it, the outhouse permit. There's a septic permit, and then there's the outhouse permit. You are completely self-sufficient for a year for an individual, and if you got a wife, you're completely self-sufficient for 6 months for under $12,000. Doesn't matter what the government does, you are completely, totally off the grid.
Who are we talking to today?
So we're talking to Chance from Simply Clean Foods. 4 solar panels, a water generator, and a power supply and a pod for. But these are $3,000, and the pot are about $6,000, and the year's worth of food is about $3,000. So you're completely self-sufficient. For all you survival guys who think you're going to live in the woods with a straw, you know, one of them sucker straws and some granola, forget it. This is what you need. Yeah, that's what I was told by somebody in intelligence. Really I'm going to survive the entire pandemic. I'm going to survive. I got granola and I got a super sucker. Forget it. This is complete self-sufficiency. Okay, Chance, take it away.
Yeah, thank you, Pat. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Jane, for having me on. Yeah, so I know this is a short video, so we're just going to real quick break that down a little bit for your listeners. The atmospheric generator, which we just spoke about before, it is 3 units. It is a atmospheric generator, which is like a dehumidifier on steroids. It is a power generator, separate piece with a lithium battery, 2,400 watt capacity. You can charge it with your car. You can charge it by the sun. You can charge it with the grid, right? You can take it in your house separate from the unit itself. So it comes with the solar panels, the power generator, and the atmospheric generator, all for about $2,950. We are sold out until 28 more days. But the way you get your hands on one is to give us a call at 512-483-4178, 512-483-4178. You can put down a 50% deposit. That puts your name on one of the units that are coming in, and we'll ship it to your house free of charge. The other item that is a special this morning, without going into too much detail, we have these 1-year vegetable packs, okay? So it's enough vegetables for one person for 1 year, or for a family of 4 for about 3 months. This was a situation where I was supplying another company, and they haven't responded. So I've got 30 years of these packs ready to go. So go to simplycleanfoods.com or .net, and just go under vegetables. You'll see in our tab under vegetables, you'll see that pack there. They are first come, first serve. We are selling that 1-year supply for $1,668, which is 25% off if you just bought one 30-day pack, right? So it's a steal. It absolutely is a steal. All the vegetables are at least non-GMO, in some cases organic, and it's a really nice variety of vegetables. So you'll find that on our store at simplycleanfoods.com.
Now, a lot of people are buying these little sheds here, these pods, and they're putting them there, and they're building a large basement underneath, like the Romans used to do, because the basements are always cool. So it's very inexpensive. You dig a hole, you line it with stuff, and then you got a big, huge basement you can work in, and then this is where you live. So a lot of people are doing that. They're buying these pods and building a large basement because it's so cheap to build a basement. And then, you know, for $12,000, you have food, water, toilet paper, ammunition, heat, communications, gold and silver, medicine, and vodka. All for about $12,000 or $13,000, completely self-sufficient. Now, if I lived out in the middle of nowhere, I would bury my food. I wouldn't want anybody to know where it was. So there you go, complete. Pardon me?
And Captain, real quick, if someone wants to see what you call a pod, their shelters, go to F as in Frank, M as in Mary, G as in golf, I as in India, FMGI, fmgi.org. fmgi.org. The shelters are on the website. They're completely insulated. They're even wired for outlets already. You can put showers, and we've got futon beds and stainless steel sinks and toilets. We have everything for them as an option. But yeah, go to fmgi.org. You can see them there. It is a nonprofit, so our cost is $5,800, FOB Texas, and you get them at our cost because it is a nonprofit, $5,800.
Jeez, that's reasonable.
Yeah, $5,800 plus $3,000 for water and plus $3,000 for food, and you don't have to worry. And of course, you gotta play the game. You gotta get an outhouse permit. I think they're $300 whole dollars. You buy an acre of land, and you're completely, totally self-sufficient. I can't think of a, Chance, if we had this available 40 years ago, I'd have done it. I'd have bought one of those. And I would have been completely self-sufficient.
Well, those would be nice for just storage.
Well, yeah, people are paying a lot of money for storage, $300-400 a month for storage. Yeah, the other advantage of this is, I gotta say this, it's a great mother-in-law room. You can put it on the other side of the property.
Yeah, if you want her to leave.
No, look, she doesn't have any place to go. You give her her own home. She feels independent at 75 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. She's got her own water source. She's got her own food source. She's got her own power source. She feels totally self-sufficient. There isn't an older woman in the world that wouldn't want one of these. I see these people living in cars and Social Security, $1,200 a month. Well, they buy an acre of land. They can afford that.
Actually, guys, that is so true. If you go to San Diego, you'll see there's an area in San Diego down by the bayfront, and there are hundreds and hundreds of cars parked down there with people. That's their home.
I know it.
That's all they have, and it's unfortunate. That's why we started FMGI. That's why we did what we did, is to get people off the street. But these shelters can be put right in your backyard. Heck, you could bury it if you knew how to do that. You could bury it under the ground and make an emergency bunker, right? There's so many different things that you can do with these things. And,
My God, you could, because all you have to do is put it in the ground, build stairs to it, and then line it with cement, and you've got an underground shelter. Okay, we got to wrap it up because otherwise we can't fit on BitChute.
okay.
So, 737-420.66 or simplycleanfoods.net, and this is FMGI. FMGI.global.
.org.
Oh, FMGI.org.
FMGI.org.
Oh, okay. Anyway, well, there it is, FMGI.org.
Well, you can have the link below.
I want everybody to be self-sufficient and happy. God bless. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.